What's up, guys? Today we're working on the 240SX, which is the seat time car. As you can see, it's a KA24E, which is a single cam. Basically bought this car rolling, not really running. Got it running, but right now I have the transmission out because I'm replacing the clutch on it. So instead of doing like an entire build series on this car, because you know it's been done a million times, I'll kind of just go over what I've been doing and update you as I go. But so basically what we do is I cut out the tubs and stitch welded the shock towers, and then I went ahead and did my own tube front. But this is bolt on, and the idea, we'll see how it works, but the idea behind it is that I can, you know, crash it, pull the whole thing off, and then redo it, and it makes it so I can pull the engine out quickly and easily. So yeah, I ended up taking about a foot off of the frame rails to the OEM location point, so it's still legal for the FD rule book. Got my radiator sitting in here, kind of mounted up, not fully bolted down, but it holds pretty good actually. So I got that going, and then I actually cut off the tension rods, and I welded on a solid brace. So hopefully that stiffens up the car. We'll see how that works out. If not, I'll just switch it out. But yeah, I deleted all the EGR in the engine, simplified the wiring, got new plugs in there and stuff like that. Steering rack I rebuilt, and then I painted the whole thing, so that's ready to go for the next drift event coming up. So yeah, I stitch welded everything to stiffen up the chassis, so when I'm on the track it's not getting completely destroyed. I kind of got some wrap on the car, kind of just did it quickly without doing any body work, just to get it on there. But yeah, it's coming along. I got the rear quarter panels cut out, Origin Type 3 55mm over fenders, Mishi rad. I actually had the Mishi fans too, but I think I'm going to run the clutch fan for now. Got most of the car primed out, and yeah, so I stitch welded the whole inside as well. I got my battery box welded in here. But yeah, as you can see, it's like a full anti-intrusion bars, everything. So that's how she's looking right now. And I think tonight I'm going to scuff the entire interior, clean it all up, and get it prepped for paint while I got the engine or the chassis harness out and all that stuff, the seat and everything. And yeah, I mean, this was my first cage, so it's not obviously as perfect as I want it to be, but at least I did it myself, and I'm happy with it. I think the next step is going to be to paint the inside, finish the wiring up, and then I also need to make a bash bar and stuff like that. But this is kind of how she's looking. Got some vinyl wrap on the doors. The doors work. Still got the whole inner skin on the door. I'm trying to make this like a missile car that I can, you know, park on the street and stuff like that, basically. The other car I'm trying to go a little bit more crazy, but this one I kind of want to go, I don't know, I'm in between it. But yeah, that's how she's looking. See here. So I guess tonight I'm just gonna try to scuff the whole cage, scuff the interior. I got some more stitch welding to do along the seams inside here on the trans tunnel and on the driver's side. But yeah, I mean, we're moving along slowly but surely. Hopefully for a drift event around December time frame. So yeah, I'm gonna get trucking on these seams here and scuffing down the inside of the car and cleaning it all up, and then I'll give you guys an update. Alright, so I got the seam that I needed to hit all bare to metal. Now I guess I'll just scuff the whole inside, clean everything up. I'll hit it with the welds. Boop, boop, boop. And then, yeah. I guess we can start masking stuff up and paint everything. Okay, so the welder I'm going to be using is the Eastwood MIG 135. And that should be great. For just doing like sheet metal stuff, so I'm going to try to film this. But I really don't want to ruin my camera, so. Alright guys, so here's an update. I got all this scuffed down with a Scotch-Brite pad. And if there's like still seam sealer or anything left to get off, you can use a wire wheel, and that does work pretty good. If you use, I think, the non-knotted one, it doesn't like throw wires everywhere. I use the knotted one and it works pretty good, but be careful, wear like a full mask or glasses and everything, because it does start throwing these wires at you and they'll be sticking out of everywhere, so be careful with that. Okay, so I scuffed everything, got all the seam sealer out with a wire wheel and a disc grinder, Stich welded all the panels right there that I wanted to hit. Basically, I think I'm just going to paint up kind of halfway on the firewall, because you're not even going to see that because the dash, and I mean, it's good OEM paint, so who cares really. So I'm just going to get everything else kind of primed out around this area, at least to prevent surface rust for now. Yeah, I'm just going to rattle can everything because it's a little bit easier to get to with a cage and stuff. And this is just my missile car, and maybe later on I'll repaint it all really nicely, but honestly, this is just only purpose for this car is to be like a KA car with a turbo and be super simple. So that's pretty much where I'm at now, and I can't wait to get this car on the track. So I'll go ahead and do that now. I'll vacuum everything out, and then I don't know, I'll start laying some stuff down. Just make sure you take off everything and paint it right, and you don't want to just paint over crap because it's just going to be useless. So let's get this done. Alright, so basically I started doing the white on the cage and like the cut-in stuff, like on the seams where I welded everything, and then the actual corners and the cage, and then I laid down the first coat was like a high build primer, and after that I laid like a primer slash paint, and yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I mean, it's spray paint for sure, nothing's perfect, but it is what it is. And yeah, I think it's off to a good start, so I cannot wait to finish this car, man. So close to being done. Basically, put the door back on, get some more wrap for the trunk, button up some wiring stuff. I'm going through the harness and like finding shorts and stuff like that, buttoning it all up. So got that. Other than that, man, I can like put the transmission back on, the clutch, finish the wiring, put the seat back in, wheels back on, weld diff, and pretty much done. So I mean, this is a missile car in a nutshell. If you guys want to see anything else, just like let me know on Instagram. I'll put that in the description in case you already don't follow me. If you guys want, I'll respond to you and let you know whatever you want to know. In case I didn't explain anything in detail like you wanted. And yeah, I mean, basically I'm gonna go take a nap because I got the D&D open house tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So to recap, tomorrow I will finish spraying the rest of the floor pan and the roll cage and stuff like that, and then we're pretty much done with like painting the inside. I mean, it's just a track car, so I'm not trying to do like a show quality paint job. Other than that, we are close to being done and almost ready to go drift. So if you guys are ready for some drift content, stay tuned for more, I guess. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.